At her place, Alexis pulls herself away from a kiss with Benj. He tells her they shouldn't be doing this. Even though he thinks about kissing her all the time, he can't take advantage of her when she's stressed and hopes there will be a better time. The doctor promises to call her and jogs out. Molly comes in and talks about how great the doctor is. Her mom asks her to back off, so they discuss the problems with Christina. Molly thinks her mom needs to try harder to understand Christina. Molly thinks her sister deserves happiness, even if no one supports her choice. You mean like with me and Julian? Alexis asks. Molly assures her she never hated her for loving him. She just wishes he was a better person. They hug. After Molly leaves, Alexis flashes back through her history with Julian. She stops herself and heads out the door. At the hospital, Kiki and Griffin discuss her mom. He's worried but wants to give her some space. Kiki changes the subject to molecular biology. He stares into space. She assures him things are okay with her mom. After Griffin walks off to keep worrying about Ava, Bench arrives and offers to help Kiki with her biology. Ava meets with a plastic surgeon, played by Travis Schultz, at a clinic. He examines her scarring and admires the miraculous work that's been done on it. She hands him a USB with Klein's treatment protocol on it. He looks it over and is amazed. He says he can follow it but it's illegal. She didn't think that would be a problem for him. He acts offended. Ava points out how often he's been investigated. They talk money and strike a deal. The doctor offers to do the procedure tonight. Alexis goes to the floating rib and stares at the booze. Julian surprises her. Jason and Sam are at the penthouse, discussing the recent Quartermaine bickering. They talk about Peter August and hope they can still give him the job. He worries that Sony and Carly would pull some strings to manufacture evidence that the other man is the real Jason. Sam assures him that their future with the kids is all that matters to her. He admits that he's disturbed by watching someone else with his memories. He's afraid that Six will convince her like he's convinced the others. Sam repeats that he is her partner in everything, and she wouldn't trade him for anything. That means a lot to him. She continues reassuring him and they hug. He promises that they are not going to lose the life they've built. They make out. At the Corinthos compound, Kim is shocked when Six arrives. She recognizes him as Drew. He insists she's mistaken. Everyone looks confused. Six explains he has a twin named Andrew. She apologizes and explains he was a friend in San Diego. Kim tries to rush her son away, but Carly asks about Drew. She explains that he was a Navy SEAL she met in a bar, and they were in the same social circle. She hasn't seen him for 15 years. They inform her that he's in Port Charles. Six explains that he lost 5 years of his life. She'd like to help but can't. Frazzled, Kim leaves with Oscar. On the next General Hospital, Oscar creeps out. Alexis is startled but what happens? Jordan works with Curtis on a project.